Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, Prime1 Studio last year showcased and actually went on pre-order earlier this year a Batman statue based on Gotham by Gaslight. A very nice version. Of course, it's a blue version, so it's very classic. But now they are releasing a new black version for those who are interested. So in this video, I want to really break down the information. Also want to talk about the original, in this case, the blue version, because I didn't had a chance to talk about it. So I want to really give you my point of view, the good and the bad, what I like, what I don't like, and ultimately let you know if this is an ultimate version of this iconic representation of Batman or not. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at the Prime1 Studios website, and I will have the link in the description for those who are interested. And they already have this Dark Knight Batman Deluxe version, 1/3 scale. We will talk about it on the next video. We're going to concentrate on Gotham by Gaslight Batman. Now, this is the black version. Actually, they based this on the video game Arkham Origins, at least the skin that was unlockable there. But technically, the black version is more like in the cartoon, like the most recent film, animated film. Of course, he's wearing black. So yeah, you can go for both. Now, it says black version, exclusive version, limited edition to be announced. So we don't know the edition size yet. It's $499, which I think is fair for what this is. This is a 1/5 scale, and I think the price is good. You can choose the payment plan. Of course, if you order through them, the shipping from Japan might be a killer depending on where you live. But I think this is going to end up again at Sideshow. So yeah, you can go through them as well. But here is in the description, it says Prime1 Studio is proud to present the 1/5 scale Batman Gotham by Gaslight Batman black version from the popular award-winning video game Batman Arkham Origins. Now, you know, to be honest with you, I would love for them to really give honor to the art. In this case, to the artist that created this, and in this case, the comic book was created by Brian Augustine, and the art was by Mike Mignola. And to me, this is pretty much what it should honor. But of course, they are basing it on the video game, and that's fair, I would say. Batman Arkham Origins is an action adventure video game from 2013, and the third in the very successful line of Arkham Batman video games. It was developed by Warner Brothers Games Montreal and published by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. This custom is an unlockable in the game and is based off the DC timeline in which Batman exists, where the main antagonist is the infamous Jack the Ripper. Well, this is an Elseworlds story. We have recreated this special Batman with perfect attention to detail and pinpoint accuracy to the video game. We have designed a base that shows the presence of Batman and the feel of the Victorian era. We're adding the Batman Gotham by Gaslight Black version to our concept Masterline series to perfectly complement the existing blue version and fully complete your Gaslight collection. Now, specifications is 1 design theme base, 2 interchangeable right hands, open hand and grapple gun, 2 alternate regular portraits, regular and classic design, and 1 alternative exclusive portrait, exclusive version only. And they do have here a 360 video going really slow. I really like this. And here's the information. Product size is 57 centimeters. This is the height. The width is 43.5 centimeters. The dimensions is 46.7 centimeters. Now, although it's a 1/5, it's really tall because of the base. It's 8 kilograms, so it's it has nice weight. So now let's look at the pictures. And this is a very iconic representation of Batman, of course. And mostly it is a great representation based on the comic book. Of course, that version is blue. There is some, in this case, the shadows and all that make it look black. When you read the original comic book, it pretty much is in blue. And there's only once where you can see, it's a panel, a very nice panel where actually it's all in black, but it's more like the shadows. And that's nice, and I think that's what the inspiration that was taken into the video game and later into the animated film. And I like them both, actually. I think they're great, whether you choose or the other. I think Prime1 Studio has done a fantastic job in really representing the character well. Of course, this is more like a more modern touch, but make no mistake, this is based on Mike Mignola's iconic cover. But look at that. I really like even the smoke effect. I was a bit at first when I saw it on the blue one at first, and even on this one, I thought that it was too kind of like too solid. The color was too solid. I wanted something more translucent. But they did a good job actually in showcasing this. And even though this is not technically from the comic cover, It is actually in the background, so it's kind of nice. It's a nice addition to really complement the whole concept. And I really love the chimney. It's a really nice base, and the pose is very iconic, as you can see. Now, there's another one, the exclusive portrait. Very cool. And here you got the stuff, the swap out head parts, the exclusive head part with those goggles. And then you have the one with the wide eyes and the one that is actually in the comic book. Very cool. The grapple gun, the swap out hand parts. You get some other things like this newspaper part of, you know, and the design of the base. The knives that he carries, his symbol, bat symbol. That's cool. I love this angle. They have a lot of pictures here. And I love definitely the leather feel and pretty much all the detail that they have on that, the texture they have on that cape. And they have really nice pictures. Again, Prime1 really does a fantastic job in showcasing this. All hand, you know, this is sculpted, which I like. It looks great. Love the color of the brick. Well done. Very nice rooftop team with the grapple gun. Really love in this case, the classic face. Really love actually Batman, you know, in this case, Origins, Dark Knight Origins, Gotham Origins. I really like that game. Although it's probably the black sheep of the family in comparison to the rest, is the one that people like the least. But in my opinion, it's a good one too. But love the concept, of course, of the game. But very cool. Love the attention to detail in every angle. Even the haze that they put on and that make it look, you know, like very Victorian. Very cool. And definitely, this is my favorite one, the classic. I would say the second one, I would go for the one with the goggles, the glasses. I like that one. And then the third one would be with the wide eyes. That one also looks menacing, but I like the classic one. And of course, you know, you can go for the blue one. I would say that if I have to choose, it's hard to choose. It depends on what you prefer. If you really love the comics like I do, then you go for classic. You go for the blue version. If you love the video game, if you haven't read the comic, then maybe the black version is the one you're going to choose. Or if you like in this case, the animated film, then definitely this is going to be probably a better fit. I don't think it's for, you know, and I like that they have these versions and they offer these options for some options. Sometimes some black versions really don't go well. They don't really mean much. But in this case, of course, this is based on in the video game, and first and foremost, which the video game at the end is based on the comic book. Of course, you know, they can take that liberty, and it doesn't seem out of place. And there's more pictures. Again, love the base, the brick, and now I can see the smoke looks better. Love the way they did it. Love this. The newspaper with the bat. Very cool. Is Batman killer? It's a nice story, I would say. I love actually the animated film. It's pretty good. It's a good adaptation of the comic book story. But of course, if you read the comic book and you see Mike Mignola's art, it really stands out. Although Brian Augustyn, the writer of the original, the comic book story, also did Master of the Future, which is a sequel to Gotham by Gaslight, with the art of Eduardo Barreto. And I like Eduardo Barreto's art, but I think Mike Mignola's art was, I would say, the best in comparison to the rest. I think that was the best depiction of this. Of course, it's the original. But I love Mike Mignola's, of course. If you follow Hellboy, it's the same style. And it's something about his art that is iconic and is different. And it stands out in comparison to the rest. And you can see that glove. You can see the shoes. You can see the texture on that. And the leather boots, very nice. The texture in his clothing, the knives, all of that. Definitely the paint job here is well done, well applied. Really like it. Really like it. And of course, here you can see the grappling hook, very Victorian style. And definitely, this is a nice piece. Of course, this was showcased last year. And now that they have the black version, I know a lot of people are going to jump on it because they like it. You know, I think the blue one is a better version, in my opinion, just because of the color. Because I prefer comic accuracy, but that's just me. That doesn't mean that this misses the mark. I think this is a perfect one too. And if you're more into the video game or into the animated film, this is a perfect choice. Well, guys, there you have it. This is a fantastic piece. I really like it. Whether you go for the blue version, which in my opinion is the most comic accurate, or you go with the black version that is mostly based on the animated film, you don't have a wrong answer here. I really like them both. I think they're fantastic. The depiction is great. It's better, in my opinion. At the end of the day, this represents the pretty much the art, which I'm happy with. Better than the Batman on the Gargoyle that was the PF that was just released, was on pre-order right now from Sideshow. I think this kind of that one missed the mark a bit, although some people love it. I think this one hit it in the right spot. So yes, it is definitely a nice piece. I wouldn't say it's a piece that can go along with others. It's more like a standalone piece, but in my opinion is the best representation of this iconic scene. But what is your opinion? What do you think? Are you a fan of it? Are you going to pre-order? Have you already pre-ordered? Which one you like the most, the blue or the black version? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless, take care, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.